Good morning from Hope Springs. I just wanted to do this video for people to see. A lot of people have asked if we ever finished our place, and we did. We still got some work to do, but for the most part it's done. So this is our front back porch. It's actually the back of our house, but we consider it the front porch because that's where we sit and everything all the time. And then we look out over this view. So I'm going to show you, that's my little bird sanctuary. I want to put some hummingbird feeders out there. And then it goes down over the pasture. And then you can see we have a tank in the back. Our neighbor is mowing the back part of the pasture. But the big pasture right there that you're looking at past ours, he has cows and sheep. And so every day we get to watch the cows and the sheep come out. So this is our home, and then this is our garage. So I'm going to finish in a moment. So as we're coming around the front of our house, you can see I got some extra plastic chairs. I need to get new furniture, but it has to be really strong because the wind gets strong out here. So those get put up when we know it's going to be windy. And then over here that's going to be the outdoor kitchen. We haven't been able to get it finished yet. There's still a lot of work, but that's Earl's project, and so that's going to be the outdoor kitchen when we get that done. And then this goes on to the pasture. And you can see what we call our Decatur dryer. It's actually a clothesline. I do use it. I love my clothesline. My blankets, sheets, jeans, all kinds of stuff gets hung out there, and I love it. And this is kind of the front of our house. So as we come around, you're going to be able to see this is what Earl's calling his party barn. That's the kitchen. And then this is our front porch, but we call our back porch. So we've still got some things we want to do on there, but that has nice shade in the morning when the sun's out on the other porch. But it gets west sun, and then the other one has sun in the evening. So then this is Earl's garage. He just got that a few months ago, and he's loving that. And then, as you can see, our driveway goes down through. And then this is kind of a project we're super proud of. I'm going to walk down there and show you a little closer. Chickens are enjoying being out. They love it when we've been working out in the yard because it scatters the bugs. Okay, so the blue buckets, let me explain those briefly. Whenever we plant fruit trees, and those are some peaches and plum tree we planted last year, I believe, and Earl punches holes in those buckets, and we fill them up with water about once a week when we're not having rain, and it keeps them fed. So this is our driveway. If you look over here, this is the scary zone, and let me tell you why. See how thick and wooded and full of stuff it is? What is in there that is very scary is poison sumac, poison oak, and poison ivy. It's like a bed of it. When we bought this land, everything across this way was so thick and wooded you couldn't find the street if you tried to walk through it. So we've worked on one side, but this side is our next project. But we think what we're going to try to do is fence it off and get a couple of goats. We think that'll take care of the problem. Then here's our driveway. That's the street. And then look at this part. This is what we're so proud of. It's taken us several years to get that part done. And we got in there during the dead of winter when everything was dead and pulled out all the weeds and cut stuff down. We've still got some work to do, but we got it cleaned up, and now the sunlight can kind of get to some of the undergrowth, and we can have actual grass and not quite so many weeds. But it's been quite a project. But it's like a park. I love it. It's so pretty. And the trees are old. There was a forest fire that came through here several years ago. We didn't realize that. Our neighbor told us. And so several of the trees were burned, and some of them are dead, like that one. But the reason we're leaving them is because woodpeckers live in them. And then we have another tree that is not totally dead, but almost dead, and it has bees in it. And so we love the natural, so we don't want to get rid of them. See, you can see up there at the top, if you look closely, you can see the woodpecker hole in that tree. So we love our little woodpeckers. So then if you come around, you'll see that look at the root on that. Isn't that beautiful? I love how these things are in this. So we're coming up around the other side, and you can see our house and this little area. And this was a project we completed today. The orange spray can is whenever we find a stump. We mark it so Earl can cut it down or grind it. So this tree is loving me right now. So this tree was covered with muscadine vines, and we've never been able to pull them down because they were full of poison oak and poison ivy. So now, because we've been able to get in there and clean it out a little at a time and get this cleaned out, because all of this area was just as wooded as the other area I showed you. So now we've got it cleaned, and we can get in there, and we pulled all the muscadine vines now, and we're trying to train them. Let me get my shadow out of the way. We're trying to train them to go over on this old wooden ladder. And what's cool is these vines are full. If you look, they're full of grapes. How cool is that? I'm gonna be able to make muscadine grape jelly. So I'm excited for what we've got here and what we're doing. So now I'm gonna just kind of pan and show you the whole place. So there's our part of our front yard. And if you come around, of course, that's Earl's work truck there. And then you can see he's over there working in his shop. The far red building is the chicken pen and well house, and then the carport and all that. And then there's our house. And then there's a full view. Thanks for watching Hope Springs. So I videoed the outside of our house, and I thought I'd do the inside. So this is the master bedroom. I'm not a super decorator, but with the help of Red Rooster, I've got some pretty cool stuff. It's a nice little bedroom, perfect for Earl and I. That picture and all the furniture is from Red Rooster. The bed itself is not. And then this is the door into the living room. Right now we don't have doors. We're going to put barn doors on there, but we just haven't done it yet. So this is the bedroom. And then from the bedroom, it goes, and it's not fancy. It's clean. It's just not, I'm not real super neat person. So this is the bathroom. One of the things we did to the bathroom is that everything's open. I did a chicken theme because we love chickens. So as you can see, I've got chickens. And then that's Earl's area. And then if you look, we did just open concept closet. We felt like closing it in would take up too much space. And this way, we've got plenty of light. We can see all our clothes, all our shoes, everything in one place. And then we put hooks on the walls for our towels. And then our old bathtub, which is a really cool story. And then, of course, sorry, the toilet lid's up. And then this is the sink area that we share. We're blessed that he and I are on different schedules, so we're never in each other's way. And then in the middle, which you may have seen a glimpse of, is this old wash tub or old water trough, and we just put a lid on it. I want to redo that a little bit, but that's our bathroom. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house. And then it walks straight into our pantry area. Pantry, utility room. That's our pantry. I've got to redo it. Our appliance area. Laundry. I can hang up clothes there. Back door. Shoes. washer dryer. We have a really cool washer dryer combo thing. They're not common in Texas. I had to special order it, and it was expensive, but it wasn't as expensive as a really nice set of both washer and dryer. And it does all. I put the load in dry, it comes out dry, so I love it. And then our deep freeze, and then that's where we have all our plasticware and extra glasses and stuff. And this is the doorway from the pantry into the kitchen area. Love my kitchen. So I'm gonna go around here to get a better shot. The little orange cabinet, that's where we put all our silverware. And then of course that's a spice rack, the oven and stove and microwave. We have open shelving. I love Fiesta ware, as you can tell. Sorry about all the stuff out, but we've got family coming over. And then we did cow theme in the kitchen area. Love my island. And then cow theme. And what you're seeing is, if you look, we're hatching baby chicks right now. So yes, they are in the house. And we do have, I'll give you a peek, we have 2 that have hatched. And they're up flying around. We're waiting for them to get to a place where we can take them out and put them in their little tub. And then in the right in the middle is our big dining table. I love my dining table. It does seat 8. I don't have all 8 chairs there now. And then if you go over here, this is my area where I sit in the morning and read my Bible and drink coffee and pray and all that. Sorry the pictures are crooked, but what are you gonna do? So those pictures are just, it's Earl's great-grandparents. Oh, let me see. At the top, it's Earl and I. To the right is his parents. To the bottom right, or I'm sorry, to the right is his grandparents. To the bottom right is his mom and dad at the top, and then his brothers and sisters below that in that frame. You can see that. And then in the middle, on the right, is Earl's great-great-grandfather, Spencer Coleman Swain, his wife Susan, and the baby sitting on Susan's lap is Earl's grandfather on the upper right. And to the left is Susan's parents, Abram and Mary Miller. And that we found out after we moved out here, that they lived out here, and actually our place is about a half a mile to a mile from where they actually lived and was granted land. And then on the left is a picture my kids gave us for an anniversary. So to give you an idea, this is our patio. You saw the other picture of the front of the house. This is the double door that leads out. And I've got my table where we can sit there and eat and look out in the mornings and everything. So I did more of a horse theme. I just have a couple of horse pictures in here. Every room has got an animal theme, kind of. And then if you go on down, Earl's favorite cowboy horse picture. Then here's the living room. And then this is how we live. So this is my family pictures, me, Earl, and all our kids and grandkids. And then when you come in here, there's our little pellet stove on the right, and then our TV, and then that door goes back into the bedroom. So it's just a giant rectangle. And then here's a shot. Sorry, my laptop is out and cord is out, but this gives you an idea. Just 2 long rectangles that are come together in the middle by that tall wall. So we built this house. Like I said, we're not finished yet. The only 2 things we have left to do in here, we're going to put barn doors on both of the doors that go into the bedroom and the washroom, and then we'll be done. And then y'all saw the pictures on the outside. We absolutely love it here. We are so happy, and it's just cozy and comfy and perfect for us. Thanks.